A man once approached the great sage, Adi Shankara. He wasn't just any ordinary seeker. He had spent decades in the great halls of debate, his mind a fortress of scriptures. His hands were calloused from the rituals of 1,000 gods. Yet, a deep thorn remained in his heart, a question that burned hotter than any altar fire. He bowed, touching the sacred dust at Shankara's feet, and asked, "O Master, who created this universe of suffering? If there is a Father of all, why is his creation a labyrinth of pain and decay?" Shankara remained silent. In that stillness, the wind whispered through the ancient trees, but the man's mind was too loud to hear it. Finally, the master spoke, his voice like the deep resonance of a temple bell. "You ask, who created the universe? But you have forgotten to ask, who is the one asking? Before the thought of a creator even arose, before this world appeared in your perception, you were already there. Tell me, when you were a child, where was this universe? When you fell into a deep sleep last night, did the Creator go on holiday? Or did the world simply vanish because the mind that projected it had rested?" The man stood frozen, the foundations of his knowledge trembling. Shankara continued, "The question of who created belongs to the mind. But the mind itself is a part of the very universe you're asking about. How can a wave understand the origin of the ocean if it forgets that it is nothing but water? You imagine creation as an event, as if one day there was nothing, and the next, a cosmic manufacturer built the stars. This imagination is the primary illusion. Creation is not an act. It is an appearance. Consider the twilight," Shankara said, his words painting a picture. In the dim light, a man sees a rope and screams, "A snake!" His heart races, his body trembles, and he cries out for someone to kill the serpent. But tell me, who created that snake? No one. It was a misunderstanding born of shadows. The universe appears in your consciousness, exactly like that snake in the rope. You ask for a creator because you assume the world is separate from you. But that separation is the first error. You are not in the universe. The universe is in you. When a thought arises, the world appears. When the thought dissolves, the world disappears. The man's voice trembled with a mix of confusion and hope. If there is no creator, then what of God? What of Ishwara? Ishwara, Shankara replied calmly, is the reflection of the infinite, the absolute Brahman in the mirror of Maya, of illusion. When you look at the sun reflected in a pot of water, and the water ripples, you say the sun is trembling, but the sun in the heavens is untouched, unmoved. For those who see only the waves, there must be a ruler of the waves. But for the one who knows only water, where is the ruler and where is the ruled? This universe is a dream held together by the glue of shared belief. In your own dreams, mountains can seem ancient and rivers can flow for centuries. But when you wake up, do you ask who built the dream city? No, you laugh, for you realize you were the creator, the protector, and the destroyer of that entire world. But Master, the man cried out, his voice filled with anguish, the pain I feel is not a dream. When my body fails, when my heart breaks, the agony is real. Shankara stepped closer, his gaze piercing through the man's identity, right to the core of his being. Pain is a sensation. Grief is a thought. But you are the knower of them both. Fire burns wood, but fire cannot burn itself. If you were truly the pain, you could not observe it. The very fact that you can say, I am suffering, proves that there is a distance between you and the suffering. You are the witness, the sakshi. A mirror reflects a garbage heap without becoming foul. It reflects a rose without becoming fragrant. It remains clear, untouched, and stainless. People mistake intensity for truth, Shankara whispered, his voice now gentle yet powerful. Pain is loud, so you think it is real. Pleasure is sweet, so you cling to it. But the witness neither clings nor resists. It simply hosts the experience, but does not own it. Think of the sky, clouds stark or luminous, pass through the sky, yet the sky is never stained by them. In the same way, emotions surge and fall within you, but the one who knows them does not age, does not wrinkle, and does not die. Did your awareness grow old with your skin? Did your consciousness mature with your nerves? You are never born, and thus you can never die. The man felt the heavy chains of his intellect, of his years of learning, beginning to snap one by one. Shankara's final words were not just advice, but a command to awaken. Do not try to destroy the illusion. Do not try to improve the dream. Simply see. When ignorance ends, the pain may still ripple on the surface of the body, but it no longer defines you. It becomes like a passing ache in a dream that doesn't wake the sleeper. Work will continue. Love will continue. Life will go on. But the bondage is over. You are the unmoving center of the spinning wheel. Silent, whole, free, the man remained in the dust. No longer a seeker of answers, but a witness to the truth that had been revealed. The universe was still there. The world hadn't vanished. But the snake of suffering and illusion had disappeared, leaving only the rope of eternal being. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more wisdom from the ages. See you in the next one.